everyone, it's Melissa. I wanted to come on here and talk about the next 2 weeks. Just do a little bit chit chat. It shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. Every year, my daughter does for the Arts Council, she does a theater camp, and she does it for 2 weeks, Monday through Friday. When she does that, I keep her 3 girls all day long till about, in the morning till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then after that, I go to the office and get my work done there. It's a way for her to stay, keep her hand in the theater genre and to the acting, and also to make some extra money. So I like to help her out doing that by keeping her kids. So I'm going to do this video today, and then I'll upload one next weekend. Then I'll upload one the weekend after next. In other words, I try to do two videos a week, but these next 2 weeks, I'm just going to do 1 video a week just because I'm so busy. But I will make sure that I just capture as much as I can. If you're interested, on my Instagram, I do Insta stories pretty much every day, and I think this week and next week I'm going to post sort of a grandma outfit of the day on my Instagram every day, just to kind of show what I'm wearing. I usually post things, my dresses that I wear to work. But this week I'm going to be wearing shorts and jeans and, casual pants and maybe a sundress or two. So I thought, I would just post that. And on my Insta stories, I'm going to be, I've got some things planned out to do with my grandchildren. So I thought it might be fun to share that for any other grandparents that are going to be keeping their grandchildren maybe for 2 weeks during the summer, ideas to things to do with their grandchildren, because sometimes they get I'm bored, or what can we do now, or stuff like that. So I thought, well, I'll just do some Insta stories about it. I would vlog it, but it just takes a lot of time to edit it and stuff. With Insta stories, it's just so easy to do it quickly. So I will do it on my Insta stories, and I will leave my Instagram account information probably here in this video and definitely down below in case anybody wants to follow along with me. I have a feeling my outfits will be a lot of shorts, jeans and Havaiana flip-flops. So, but I'm going to share them anyway. What the heck. Also, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but this probably for the past 6 months, I've been buying a lot of different foundations and using. So I did where I used the Urban Decay, my favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes. And I've just been testing them out. I go through, I'll get settled on one. It's usually the Laura Mercier one, but then I think, I wonder if there's other things out there. So I will start testing different ones. And that's what I've been doing. And so I thought also this week, I might get on, if I can, before the kids get here every morning, I might do a different foundation and then show it in the morning and how it wears through the day, and then show it when I get home, after taking care of the grandkids all day long and being out in the sun and sweating and all that kind of stuff. So, I'll really be putting it to the test. So I will try to do that if I have time, and then next weekend, maybe next Saturday or Sunday, then I can show the results of that 5, and then the following week I can do another 5 of them. I bet I've got a good 15 foundations that I've been testing out, and I enjoy doing that. I have a lot of fun trying different ones. Some of them, I put on one yesterday that just looked terrible on me, but I wore it all day long anyway. But it wasn't my favorite at all, and it was an expensive one too, but I didn't like it too well. I'm also try to make sure I use different techniques. Usually I use my fingers, but I will try to use a sponge, and I will use a brush too. What else is going on with us? Doug and I have been eating, I've been cooking for my Sunday dinners. My extended family that I cook for, a lot of them are paleo now, or part paleo. And so I've been doing some paleo dishes that I'm doing a whole meal today that's from a paleo cookbook. And we are really enjoying it. Doug told me last night that he said, I've got to lose weight, and his ankles started swelling, and it just worried me to death. Both of his brothers died about his age. They died young, And so it just really worries me. He told me last night, Melissa, I gained 20 pounds since Christmas. So he said, I've got to get that off. So for myself, with my Crohn's disease, it works better for my body to eat a variety of things. But to help Doug, I'm willing to cook paleo and then just eat my little variety. I will eat some carbs. I will eat some, fruit and I try to eat heavy on the vegetables and the fruit anyway, and I do like meat. So, but our thing was, having something to snack on at night. So I think, he can, he's a man. They lose weight really easily. But it seems like, I think that, with my, us working together and planning our meals and me cooking them, I think that we can, get that weight off. And I wouldn't mind losing about 5 pounds myself, to be honest. Although I like, I like my face fuller. That's nice, but I don't like these hips wider like they are. And being a secretary and sitting so much, that doesn't help the spread as much either. But, what do you do? I was trying to think if there was anything else, and I may, once I get into the paleo cooking more, I may do a couple of videos if anybody's interested of cooking a paleo meal, because some of these recipes are just so delicious, and people that have eaten them have really enjoyed them, and even my dessert that I cooked the other day was a lot healthier. I did a blueberry pie, and I used some coconut sugar, and it wasn't a paleo meal, but I used some coconut sugar and just some substitutes. I didn't use cornstarch. I used my gluten-free flour, but you can use arrowroot. I've been learning to make a few substitutes that I think it's just going to make for a healthier lifestyle for us, and it's good for me too. With my disease, and it's, Doug and I are just really getting to the age where we just really want to be as healthy. He's gone back to the Y and working out. I'm trying to do more walking and cardio stuff. I've always done strength training. I've always done exercises to make myself really limber. I've kept up with that. But I'm trying to build up my cardio too. We just want to go into our elderly years just being as healthy as we can. We don't want to be a burden on our children, or we want to be so busy and so active that our children will have to make appointments to come see us. I like that idea of them being, your parents being so busy, that because I was a caretaker for my mother, and I loved it. And it was my duty, and I enjoyed it, but it was hard. And so I want to avoid as much of that for my own children as I possibly can. Now, I think we have a duty to take care of each other, and I see nothing wrong with that, but I don't want them, I don't want the guilt of being a burden on them, if that makes sense. So anyway, that was long and just long and winding, and so anyway, I am going to we are having a orange ginger chicken with cauli rice today, and some sweet potatoes with that's fried in some bacon stuff. And what else we have? And some ginger, broccoli, and just some good old stuff. So anyway, be sure that you join me and keep up with my not babysitting, but my grandmother in charge journey this week. We've got some things planned. We're going to go to the movies. We're going to go to the museum here. We live near Chattanooga, or fairly close to Chattanooga, so we're going to go to Lake Winnepesaukah, which is an amusement park. One day, Doug's taking off work that day and helping me because I can't take all three of them by myself. And so just some things planned, so be sure you join me and us on Instagram. So that is it. Everybody have a wonderful week. I'll see you all next weekend. See you on Instagram, and I will start testing out these foundations, and we'll see what we think of them. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.